Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Agrell, principal of Christ the King School, and I'm here with
Amy Becker, assistant principal at Christ the King.
And we're happy to be back with you making a video. We just wanted to make a quick midsummer video, just kind of let you know what's been happening, what we've been working on, and then just keep you informed as far as the beginning of the school year next year, which is probably on everyone's mind, including ours. So
I saw a thing on social media, you may have seen it, where it said March lasted 115 days, April lasted 145 days, May was 190 days, and June was 93 seconds.
Okay.
So here we are, midsummer, and it's just crazy that it's midsummer, but it's time to start talking about the fall.
It is, and the time is going by very fast. But before we get to that, we want to first of all thank everybody for everything last year. I mean, it was a very difficult, it was a very stressful school year for everybody, but we all worked together. We kept the school open the entire school year, which was just amazing. We also kept everybody protected and safe from any exposure to COVID-19 in the school. Everybody was safe. It really worked very well. And we kept everybody learning. In fact, you know, our teachers really were able to teach everything that they normally would teach and then some. I mean, we actually were ahead in a lot of the different classes and grade levels, which really is amazing. So it was really a successful year, and we just want to say thank you. I mean, we could say that all day, but we're going to say thank you, and we're going to now move on, because I also want to thank Mrs. Becker, because Mrs. Becker she's almost finished now. You know, she's with us for the month of June, and of course, as we just said, the month of June is just flying by. But she's been working with me. We've been working together, planning out next school year. But Mrs. Becker is moving on now. She's leaving our Christ the King staff.
Right.
And she is going to be the Dean of Students at Duchesne Academy. And I know she's going to do a super job. And Mrs. Becker, thank you. You're going to do awesome.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome over there. But I want to remind everybody that Mrs. Becker is still going to have her kids here in the school. So she will be Mrs. Becker, the parent.
Right.
So we'll still see her around all over the place. And I know the kids are going to be confused, because you're already getting questions from our students. Well, Mrs. Becker, what do I call you next year, you know, now that you're leaving? So, but anyway, thank you, Mrs. Becker. And I'll turn it over to you to say a few words.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody again for the great support this year. I think one of the silver linings was I didn't know it was going to be my last year, but I got to know so many parents in such a more personal way, because you were all in the building, and you know, I was calling and emailing people all year long, and everybody was so wonderful. But like Mr. Segrell said, my kids are here because I believe in the mission of this school and the great faculty. I wouldn't want John and Jeanette to have any other middle school team. And they've been brought up since first grade in this great community. And I'm excited to come in as a parent, and I look forward to seeing kiddos at LAMP and at the gym and at Target and at Mass especially. So kiddos, keep coming and saying hi to me. I would love to hear about all the great things that are going on in school in the coming school year, because it's going to be amazing. So I thank everybody here for your support and letting me grow into a new position, and for all the great friendships and care my kids are going to receive in the coming 2 years. 2021, 2022 is going to be amazing.
It is. And thanks again, Mrs. Becker. And you will always be a special part of our Christ the King community.
Thank you.
So
I wouldn't want to be a part of any other community. I'm very proud to be a CTK parent. This is the end of my YouTube influencing. Thank you for being a follower. And if I get a new channel somewhere, I'll be sure and let Christ the King know.
All right. We have a new face here with me, and this is Mrs. Jeannie Stover. She is going to be our new assistant principal starting in July, which is only days away. But even though she really hasn't officially started, Mrs. Stover has been working right alongside with Mrs. Becker and I all through June, planning things for next year, getting acquainted with our school, and you're doing an amazing job. And we appreciate that, and I'm really so happy to have you on the team.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
So this is I'm gonna throw Mrs. Stover right into the mix here. We are going to start talking about next year, maybe just a few things that we do know at this point. And the first one we're going to talk about is the clubs, because we've really been working very hard on so many plans to start the school year, get things back to normal. I know we all want to do that. I mean, we do, you do, everybody does, and we're just planning everything out so that we can do that. But one of the things that we're going to do next year is bring back all of the clubs. Yes. Not only all the clubs we used to have, but some clubs that are a little bit new as well. So I'm going to ask Mrs. Stover just to kind of give us a rundown on what's been going on with the clubs and the planning and what clubs are coming back.
Yeah, so Mrs. Becker's been working very hard with our committee to get things rolling and to re-implement the after-school clubs. We have a plethora of clubs coming back for our 5th to 8th grade. We have robotics, RC, SI Science, Yearbook Committee, Math, Chess Club, Debate, Speech,
Book Bowl.
Book Bowl. Bool Bowl. Yeah. Student Council, Middle School Musical. And these clubs will be offered on a variety of days of the week, and many clubs will start and end so we can minimize the overlaps and enable our students to participate in as many clubs as they'd like to. But we're also super excited to have clubs for our 1st through 4th graders. These will be offered only once a month on Mondays and will include our math club, a chess club, STEM, which will include science, technology, engineering, math, and some Legos. That will be a big popular one for our younger kids. And of course, the CTK bookworms. More information on our clubs will be coming out once the school year starts in August, and please be looking for more information to follow.
Mm-hmm. And we're really excited about bringing those clubs back. I mean, some of them we used to have, and they were really, really popular. I know the CSI, which is the Crime Scene Investigation Club, that was a hugely popular club, and we're looking at trying to offer that like twice during the year just because of that. And I know robotics was a really big club too. So our teachers are gearing up for all these clubs. We have the teacher leaders identified, and they're working over the summer to prepare everything. Some are even going to workshops just to learn kind of new technology related to different clubs, and that's related to robotics, which is really good. Yes. So, all right, well, the last thing we're going to talk about is just how will the school year start? And as far as that goes, it really is just too early to make all the decisions necessary on that. I know we've heard some of the public schools are starting to make their decisions, but there's still a lot of summer left, and we're just not really ready to do that. We are communicating with other Catholic school principals, with the Catholic Schools Office. We are monitoring what the CDC is recommending and medical experts. We're watching the transmission rate here in the local area, which fortunately is really, really low, and that's really, really encouraging. We're really, really excited about that. But once we get closer to August, we'll have more information. We'll be able to make all those decisions, and we'll share all those details with you. So right now, we really can't say because we really don't know. We don't know what's going to happen the rest of the summer. We don't know what advice we're going to get. We don't know what the transmission rate is going to be when we get to August. So we don't want to make a decision now and just have to change it later. But we are very hopeful for the future. We know we're going to be able to get back to normal. It's just a matter of how we can do that and how fast we can do that. And we really want to do that right away. And we know everybody does too, because it was really a hard year last year. But, it was a good year. And we know this year in 21-22 is going to be an even better year. And we are excited about all the things that are coming. We are planning for everything rolling right back in as normal. I mean, that's what we're just doing all the planning for that. So we're definitely ready for that. That's our preference, certainly, but we just want to wait and see just to make sure that it is safe to do that when we get to that point. So with that, we're going to conclude our video. This is Mrs. Stover's first video of probably many that we do. And Mrs. Becker and I were telling her how much fun this is to do this. But it's great to visit with everybody. Thanks very much for watching our video. Thanks for all your support. Enjoy the rest of your summer. I'm sorry we can't come out and say everything that we're going to do, but it is coming. We will share that with you very soon. Be safe out there and just have a great rest of the summer vacation. Bye-bye now.
Enjoy it.